Hello, Periscope. Hello, 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 hello. This is Kim Offord with Offord and Associates Real Estate. I am a realtor in the Chicago area, and I specialize in residential real estate. Hello, G2 Realtor. Hi, how are you? And I am a realtor in the Chicago area, and I do primarily residential real estate as well as commercial. Hey, listen, I wanted to come today because I had a very interesting situation this week. Hey, Erica, and I just wanted to touch on this topic real quickly because I did this in a blog some years ago, and it is amazing how relevant it still is. But I wanted to just touch on this real quick. Why didn't my house sell? I have I go to listing presentations and with clients or potential clients who've had houses on the market and they've been on the market for over a year or been on the market for some months and they didn't have showings or the house didn't sell for whatever reason, and they always ask me, well, why did that happen? Hi, Ken Tube, welcome. Hello, MCO Value. Hey, everybody that's joining in, and everybody that's joining in on the replay as well, if you're watching on the replay. So let me just tell you real quick why houses don't sell that are on the market. Thanks for sharing, MCO Value. Thank you. Hey there. Let me just tell you what my experience has been. The first and number one reason why generally someone's house does not sell is generally because not even so much the bad areas, but a lot of times, and that does happen, but a lot of times it's just priced too high. You know, the way you feel about the personal value that you have to your property, others that are just walking in, they don't have that kind of personal relationship with that house, and they don't see everything that you see. They may see that it looks great, they may see that it's in a great area, or it could be in a good area and still be priced too high. Not even so much that it's in a bad area, but that does happen. But and when we say bad, I mean, everybody's perception of bad is different. So just bottom line, most times the property is priced too high. And I'm going to come in and I'm going to tell you give you a very realistic picture based on the CMA of where that property should be. So that's one of the first reasons, price too high. You did the same when you went house hunting last year. Okay. So, you want to make sure that this is when you own a home and you are trying to sell your house. Okay, let me be very clear. You are the seller. It's the price. Okay, price, condition, and location all come back to the price. Absolutely, they all do. They all come back. Now, the second reason why I find that a lot of homes don't sell, and this comes back to some of the things that you guys were mentioning, the condition of the home. You have to make sure that you're taking care of the house up front, bottom line. Make sure the bones are good, that everything is great and in place. Hello, Sugar Dumpling. Hey, thanks for joining. So the condition of the home is one thing. So you want to make sure, as was said before, the condition matches the price. Okay. So you can't have the dated kitchen, with the orange countertops, and the house down the street has the granite countertops, and they're selling for one price, and you don't understand why your house isn't selling for the price that their house is selling at. That's because they updated their home. It's in better condition. Maybe your basement is not finished and theirs is. You just never know. Their garage is standing up and is great, and yours is falling down. Bottom line. So that's another reason why. Now, these are the next one that I'm regutting homes at an all-time low prices. Yeah. You know what? I am finding in Chicago because the housing market was where it was in the past few years, that a lot of the contractors, a lot of the developers, hey Dana, were getting properties at a dirt cheap price. And because they were, hello Darts, because they were rehabbing the homes, I'm doing great, I'm doing great. Because they were rehabbing the homes, so many of them, at such low prices, high eviction, they're able to put them back on the market for even less than, because their overhead, they're able to, make money on those properties. So they're gutting, they're rehabbing, and they're able to sell the homes at lower prices. So what does that mean for you when it comes time to do their comps? There goes your comp. Okay, so that's the second thing. The first thing I said was a price too high, and the second thing was a condition. Here's something that a lot of people don't even think about. Hey Tan, thanks for joining. Your house is too personal to you. It's too personal to you. If I'm with a first-time home buyer, a lot of first-time home buyers, they don't have vision, right? So they come into the house and they see your decor, they see your furniture, and I'm not saying refurbish your house. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying, make your house as neutral as possible. I once went into a home where they had a room that was a sport theme. It was all sports. And that's great, for a man cave or for that guy. But exactly, man cave. Okay? But for that first-time home buyer who's a female, she may not be a sports fan. In her mind, she's thinking, oh my God, I got to repaint all of this. Oh my goodness, I don't like this, hey Kay only, thanks for joining. So, lots of cats. Oh my God, pets. Are you trying to say my buyer, the female buyer, she's the cat lady? But if you have pets, that's another reason why your house isn't selling. Not because you have pets, but because your pets, that's the first thing. I get the pet welcome party when we walk into the door. And I don't mean the actual pet. I mean the smell of the pet. Okay? So you want to be careful with that. Absolutely. Pets, a lot of pets stink. They do. But I've been in some homes where I didn't even know that person have pets. And if the person who's coming to look at the house has allergies, they're really not going to want your home now, because they're going to feel, and especially if they have, carpet or what have you, they're going to feel like, they're not going to be able to come in, and they're going to have to take up the carpet. They're going to have to do all kinds of things because of pet allergies. Smokers too, same thing. Yeah. So you found pornos in your house. Okay. Well, okay. Now, the next reason why your house did not sell, and this one is really interesting. People never think about that too. Let me see here. Boom. There we go. We blocking that because I don't want to even talk about that right now. I'm talking about something else. Anyway, the other reason why, your house wasn't available. The agent could never show it because you had these particular times that you only wanted showings. Okay, your house was never available for showings. When agents call to show your property, they can't get in, even with 24-hour notices. Now, I'm going to tell you what I've been seeing lately. With 24-hour notice, I think that's reasonable. I think that if if a seller needs 24-hour notice, that's fine. Okay, but when you go anything over that 24-hour notice, that's when you run into some issues. So I've had some where not only was it 24 to 48 hour notice, but there were only certain days, certain times, and there are certain things that you had to do, before you could even see it. And a lot of agents don't want to go through that hassle. A lot of times they're out with their clients and they're driving around and they see a property with a sign. They want to see it right then, right there. A lot of sellers just don't trust to have lock boxes on their properties. But if you don't want to have a lockbox on your property, at least be available to show. Okay, that is so important. And then the last reason, and this is my last one, the last reason why your house probably may not have sold. I can't tell you how many times I have tried repeatedly to get in contact with listing agents and cannot get in contact with them. Sometimes your house didn't sell because your agent wasn't available. So you want to make sure not only are you available, but your agent is available too. So those are just some things to think about. Yeah, true, absolutely. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've called, and it just says to me, okay, well, maybe they don't want to sell, that house. Listing agents not returning phone calls. Exactly. You have to return the phone call. You really do. And if you're a seller and it's been 2 weeks or 3 weeks and your agent hasn't reached out to you, yep, I'm in the Perry RE group. Yes, I am. I'm in the Perry RE group. I should have put that in my title, but I forgot. I'm sorry. But I am in the Perry RE group. But at any rate, if your agent hasn't reached out to you in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you need to call that agent and say, hey, what's going on? You think the agents want to keep the homes. You know what? A lot of times it's just a lazy agent. I hate to say that, but a lot of times it is. Or sometimes you have agents who have other, homes as priorities. I don't know. So they're double dipping. Yeah, that happens. That does happen. But the seller has to do their due diligence, in terms of reaching out and say, hey, why haven't I had any showings? Has anyone called you? What's going on? Where's my house listed at? Where do you have it? How many hits is it getting? Is it on your website? Ask questions. So those are my things. Price too high. The condition is too personal, too personalized. You're not available. And then your agent's never available. So those are my things. Real quick, I wanted to do a scope on, why my house did not sell. There are so many other reasons why your property could have not sold, but those are just some of the ones that I wanted to just kind of bring to the attention. Hello, those who've just joined. Thank you for joining. And thank you for those who join on the replay. So again, my name is Kim Offord. I'm with Offord and Associates Real Estate in Chicago. I sell real estate in the Chicago area, and I specialize in residential real estate. I also do commercial real estate as well. And follow you. You have a question? Absolutely, I will follow you. Not a problem. So, at any rate, thank you for everybody who came in. I'm already following you, Ken. I'm already following you. Yep, I'm already there. So thank you for everybody who joined in, and we will, and have a good one. Bye-bye.